Hello, you are watching The Web Demystified. In the previous video, we learned how to use template inheritance and create base and child templates. And additionally, we created child templates for the homepage and the about page of our online store. In this video, we'll learn how to create a menu to our online store. By using a common pattern in web development called routing, we were able to create two pages for our online store, the home page and the about page. Routing involves matching a URL to a handler, which is a function that is executed when the user visits a specific URL. In Flask, we use the route decorator to associate a handler with a URL. The route decorator takes a URL as an argument, and then when the user visits that URL, the associated handler is executed. In our code, we have two routes. The root route, marked with the app route/decorator, which corresponds to the root of the website, and the about route, marked with app route/about decorator. When the user visits the root of the website, the hello world function is executed. And when the user visits the about page, the about function is being executed. These functions are called handlers because they handle requests from the user, and they are also called view functions because they return a view to the user. Now that we have two pages, we need a way to navigate between them. To do so, we'll add a menu to the website. The menu will contain links to the home page and the about page. When the user clicks on a link, the browser will navigate to the corresponding page. Let's do this now. First of all, let's open the base.html file. Inside the header, we'll add an f tag and an ordered list inside it. Then, let's create a list item for our homepage inside an ordered list tag. Inside a list, we need to create an a tag with href attribute with just slash because it's the root of our online store. Now let's do the same for our about page. But here will be /about. Now let's add some text inside the a tag. Home and about. Now let's save the base.html. Code is already running. As you can see, we have two links, the home and about. Links is working. However, if we want to change the URL of the homepage, we would have to update the URL in two places, the route decorator and in the href attribute of the link. Imagine if we had 10 pages or templates, we would have to update the URL in 10 different places. This is not ideal. To avoid this, we can use the URL for function provided by Jinja2. This function takes the name of the view function as an argument and returns the URL of the view function. So let's update the href attributes of the links. To do so, let's delete this and add two curly brackets with URL for inside. And then we need to type our name of the view function, hello world. And the same for the about page, for the about link. URL for about. Now let's save it and open the page in our web browser. Everything working as usual. Also, it's time to rename the hello world function to index because it's not a hello world function anymore. To do so, let's open app.py and change here hello world to index. Save it, and the same let's do in base.html. Index. Let's save it, and let's open our web browser and see if everything's still working. Everything still working. The index function is the function that returns the home page, not the hello world anymore. That's why the template rendered by this function is called index.html. This is a common convention in web development. The home page is often called the index page, and the template that renders the home page is often called index.html. This convention dates back to early days of the web, when websites were often built using static HTML files. By naming the default page index.html, web developers could ensure that the correct page was displayed when the user visited the root URL of the website. Today, even though many websites are built using dynamic server-side technologies like Flask, the convention of naming the default page index.html is still widely used. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned a thing or two. Goodbye.